Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. We got Matthew Prodich up top in the press box with our camera. We have Mrs. Borrell down here.
That's right. We hired a new one today.
That's right.
Brady wanted the day off.
Switching things for us down here.
Yep. Our video producer.
It's the second game of a three-game series. Berwick won the first game last night, hoping to do the same in the second. It's the LHSAA state quarterfinals, high school baseball, State Farm high school baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI. When we come back, we are going to have a special guest with us, the athletic director for the Berwick Panthers. We'll be back in a moment.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Whether it's price, service, or selection, you gotta come to AJ Doman Chevrolet. We are South Louisiana's newest business elite, medium duty, and commercial dealer. Can't find the car you're looking for? Let us order it for you.
And remember, no credit, bad credit, we can help.
AJ Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge.
Give us a call today or visit us online at ajdomanchevy.com. AJ Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Highway 182 in Berwick.
Back here in Berwick as the Berwick Panthers are getting ready to take on the Grant Cougars. And let's go to Brady Borrell now. He's got a very, very special guest and probably one of the coolest guys in Berwick.
Yes, indeed. What's that, Mike?
I don't know about all that.
There you go. We've got athletic director here at Berwick High School, Coach Mike Walker. Coach, I tell you what, you guys, I mean, y'all are on a roll. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, and thank you guys for, doing what you guys do and letting our brand of athletics and our brand of baseball in particular today, be seen by more people that can get here. Actually, last night my mom and dad were in Metairie watching the game. So
awesome.
It's pretty cool that they get to stay home and watch the game. I think it's awesome what you guys do.
Happy to do it. Now, you've got a special event coming up in a few weeks in June. It's a fundraiser for the athletic department or for the school. Tell us about it.
So it's our annual Booster Club golf tournament. It'll be June 18th at St. Mary Country Club. The funds for that go to help all sports that we have here, and without the support of that fundraiser and all the fundraisers that we do, it's hard for us to run a first-class program, and we want to run a first-class program for our kids. We think our kids deserve to have the very best, and that's what we're going to do. So if you want more information on that, you can send me an email. My email address is mwalker@stmaryk12.net. We have teams. It's a three-man scramble. We have teams, whole sponsors, flag sponsors. Any and all help is appreciated. Food and drinks will be provided. It's a fun day. It's a day that I get to meet everybody that supports our program and kind of say thank you for all the help.
Well, you got it. We'll be here promoting it for you. If I can get out that day, I'll be there. I'm always there where food is.
And there's always good food.
Yep.
We got a couple people that volunteered to cook. It's going to be good food, good times, and hopefully I don't have to play any golf because my golf game's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can just kind of spectate, but it'll be a good time for everybody that shows up. And thank you for anybody that's already got a team, and thank you for the continued support. Because you guys know just as well as I do, the community support that we get is second to none.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
If we need anything, it's always a phone call away. And from the bottom of our heart, we thank everybody for their support.
Well, you got it, man. And anything we can do, let us know. Let's go for game 2. Let's pull it off in 2 games today. Let's go to Sulphur.
That's the goal. Hopefully we can get it done early today and go enjoy the rest of our afternoon. But I'm sure that the Grant team, they're a scrappy bunch. They'll be ready to play.
Yep.
Hopefully our kids are ready to play and have the goal. What has been their goal all year is in sight. So hopefully we get it done today.
You got it. One more thing, of course, talking about food, they've got it going on today with jambalaya.
Do you smell it?
Yes, I smell it.
Oh, it's great,
You
isn't
guys are
it?
in the worst possible spot. It smells so good.
Oh, yeah, $5 a bowl. Come support the baseball team here at Berwick High School.
Come on out, guys. We'd love to see y'all.
All right, thank you very much,
you,
Athletic
Coach.
Director Mike Walker here at Berwick High School.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man. Good luck
Thank you,
today.
sir.
Thanks, fellas.
You got
And
it.
there you have it from, he's the head football coach
Yep.
as well. He's
Yes,
the
he
athletic
is.
director, Mike Walker here in Berwick, a stand-up guy. He's done a great job. And Brady, we're about to get this, we're pretty close to getting this,
Yeah, we
this
are.
game underway.
Yes, indeed. We'll keep it here. And tell you what, Brian, the Berwick Police Department, there's so much support out here in Berwick. You see right now on your screen the electronic sign that the Berwick Police Department put up. Let's go Panthers. You're driving into Berwick High School and you see so much support and just, there's so much going on here at Berwick High School. And right now you see as you pull up, let's go Panthers. And I tell you what a great place to be.
It really is.
Here at Berwick High School this weekend. And so, yep, that's what you see coming in, showing their pride. What we call it down here in Berwick, Panther pride.
Yeah, absolutely, Brady, and it's always been that way.
Yes,
a
indeed,
lot
man.
of support for the programs here. You go out to baseball games, football games. You always have packed stands.
Yes, you do.
A lot of fans here. And by the way, do we have the crowd mic again today?
We do.
That's
we do.
always fun.
Yes,
I love it.
right there in the student section. Speaking of the crowd mic, I always get a speech from the grandmothers.
As we are about to go to Mr. Duval Author, he's not only the public address
Yes.
here, he's also the mayor of Berwick.
Yeah, here we go.
Visiting Berwick High Panthers and the home Grant Cougars. Starting lineup for the Panthers. At shortstop, number 4, Clay Menard. At third base, number 5, Jaden Milton. At first base, number 16, Luke Zarang. In left field, number 17, Zach Gonzalez. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 7, Dawson Richard. Playing center field, batting sixth, number 23, Crew Bella. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 3, Carter Williams. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 13, Jude Vasquez. The pitcher, batting ninth, number 38, Mason Johnston. And the rest of the Panthers. Panthers are coached by Seth Henry, Lud Henry, Tony Lynn, and Zach Stewart. Athletic Director for Berwick, Mike Walker. Principal, Mr. Paul Broussard. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Noelle Laurimore. Starting lineup for the Grant High Cougars. Batting first, playing right field, number 8, Landon Spurgeon. Batting second, playing center field, number 16, Jackson Hedrick. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 5, Brady Parker. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 3, Caden Futrell. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 4, Landon Greer. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 1, Braden Robo. Batting seventh, the DH, number 10, Connor Godwin. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 21, Connor Rosenberg. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 22, Alex Johnson. And the catcher, number 30, Nathan Monroe. And the rest of the Cougars. Cougars are coached by Ashley Mercer, Ron Parker, John Hill, B. Robichaud, and Jay Stalling. Principal at Grant High, Miss Amanda Slaughter. If everybody would please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
And there you have it, the national anthem. We are ready for high school baseball here in Berwick. It's the quarterfinals. When we return, it's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
When it's time for fun, then there's only one name to remember. Oakwance Fun Jumps, located in Berwick. Choose from an inflatable obstacle course, water slides, and combo water slides for your next party or event. Let Oakwance Fun Jumps be the life of the party. Call Oakwance Fun Jumps to reserve an inflatable today. 985-518-8711. That's 985-518-8711. Go Panthers from Oakwance Fun Jumps. Golf is one of the most popular sports around. That's why Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club are together in your backyard in Berwick. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up with a new set. Head out to play a round of golf on the best 9-hole course around at St. Mary Golf and Country Club. The best of both worlds are together in one location. Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club, located across from Berwick High School.
Quarterfinals here in Berwick. Berwick will be the visiting team in this game. Their lineup's going to be Clay Menard, Jaden Milton, Luke Zarang, Zach Gonzalez, Dawson Richard, Crew Bellett, Carter Williams, Jude Vasquez, and Mason Johnston. The pitcher is Caden Cottrell for the Grant Cougars. And what a beautiful day for baseball. A little warm, but hey, what can you expect in May, right?
Yes, indeed. That's what you expect. Of course, you were just seeing some video footage of what you see when you come down Patty Drive, Brian, the lineup. Yeah. And of all these great players, I tell you what, a lot of them are juniors. I was talking to Joey Richard yesterday. They thought their big year would be next year. But these guys have peaked at the right time, and what a great year. And have been together since they were 7 or 8 years old under the common denominator, and that is Coach Seth Henry.
That's absolutely right. So when you get that cohesiveness, and boy, everything just starts to come together very well. It's Clay Menard up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Pitching is going to be Caden Cottrell, and that is going to be ball one. The count 1-0 on Menard to begin this ball game. Panthers lead the series 1-0. Cottrell is a lefty. This is going to be a strike. The count will go to 1-1. Want to welcome everyone in. Whether you're listening on the radio or watching on your TV I want to welcome you into this ball game. The quarterfinals, game 2. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. So the count will go to 1-2 on Clay Menard. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back again. That hit something. Count will remain 1-2. I think Matthew may have gotten a good view of that ball coming back. We have just begun this game. Menard is at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Futrell steps off of the rubber. Now he'll come back on. Menard stepped away, swinging the bat. Now he'll go back up into the batter's box. You can hear that crowd. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be popped up to the second baseman. The second baseman's going to call it, and that is good for out number 1. And that was Landon Greer that came over and got that one. So Clay Menard pops up to the second baseman. And that's going to bring up Jaden Milton. First pitch goes to ball. So the count 1-0. On Jaden Milton. That's a swing and a miss. The count now 1-1. Crowd always into it, and the Berwick players clapping as well. That's going to be, it hit him. So he is going to take first base after being hit by the pitch. And that's going to bring up Luke Zarang to the plate. Zarang is the first baseman for the Berwick Panthers. As they throw back to first base. Keeping Milton honest. And it is game 2 of the best of a 3-game series. Berwick leads the series 1-0 after winning last night. That's going to be fouled back. So the count's going to be 0-1 on Zarang. The bats got hot last night for Berwick, and they started swinging. They won that game 13-3. It was a 10-run roll in the 6th inning. They captured that win as they go back to first base.
Winner of this game would advance to the winner of the series,
yeah.
yes, would go on to Sulphur to face either West Feliciana or Sterlington on Thursday, 10 a.m. in Sulphur in the semifinals.
Assumption's game started at noon today. They go to second, and Milton's going to slide in safely. Count goes to 1-1 as Milton worked his way over to second base. With Zarang up at the plate, top of the first inning, 1 out, a runner on second, 0-0, Berwick and Grant. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be high. So the count now 2-1. We've got a few teams playing. We've got our couple, our few. It's Assumption. They're playing in Assumption today. I think that game got started at noon. You got Central coming up tonight.
Yeah, we'll give you those times in just a few moments, Brian.
Here's the pitch, and that is a ball. Count 3-1 on Zarang. Caden Futrell on the mound for the Grant Cougars. Here's the 3-1. Oh, nope. They'll go back, trying to get Milton over at third. And they got him. So Milton tried to steal third. The count is 3-1. So that's going to clear the bases out. Three and one the count. And that was out number 2. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and he got him looking. Or, sorry, he didn't. There we go, Brady B. I think I'm a little too. I need to calm down a little bit.
Calm down, man. It's all good.
For the love of baseball, right?
Yep,
Here's
indeed.
the pitch, and it's a walk. Berwick fans are not going to like me.
There you go, man. All right, yes. Assumption is currently playing right now. And they just started playing, as you mentioned, at noon. They were defeated by Lakeshore 2-1 on Thursday. So Lakeshore is up 1.
Yep. Zach Gonzalez is up at the plate. He hits this one out toward left field. And that's a single, so now 2 runners on. Mrs. B doing a pretty good job, Brady B. I think she's better than you.
She probably is. She's more focused. Yes, my lovely wife, Lauren, is here, our video producer today, and she is doing a wonderful job, man.
So that was a single for Gonzalez, and now it's Dawson Richard up at the plate for the Panthers. This is going to be ball high. Runners on first and second. Top of the first, 2 out, 0-0. Petrell on the mound for the Grant Cougars. Here's the pitch, and he hits this one hard. Out to center field, but it's caught for out number 3. That was Jackson Hedrick that brought that one in for the Cougars. Panthers leave 2 stranded. Our score is 0-0 as we move to the middle of the first inning. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Central Boat Rentals in Berwick is now hiring experienced
Good job,
inland
fellas
and
fellas.
offshore tug deckhands. All applicants must have a valid TWIC card. Central Boat Rentals offers a full assortment of benefits and stable employment. Central Boat Rentals in Berwick now hiring experienced inland and offshore tug deckhands. Apply in person at 1640 River Road in Berwick or call 985-385-4649. Clean Sweep Janitorial is your locally owned full-service commercial janitorial service serving our local area since 1997 and is a proud supporter of the Berwick Panthers. Clean Sweep Janitorial is licensed and insured and services commercial buildings. Whatever your needs may be, leave it to Clean Sweep. Call them today at 985-518-3723. Clean Sweep Janitorial says, "Go Panthers, and let's go for a clean sweep in the playoffs."
We move into the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 Berwick and Grant. The lineup for the Grant Cougars. That's going to be Landon Spurgeon. Jackson Hedrick, Brady Parker, Caden Futrell, Landon Greer, Braden Robo. Connor Gordon, Connor Rosenberg, Alex Johnson, and Nathan Monroe. There we go. Well, actually, nope, not Nathan Monroe. In any case, Johnston's going to be pitching for the Panthers here today. He's got a pretty good fastball. Brady B, we saw Robinson pitch last night. He had 6 strikeouts, I think.
Right. What a great game for him last night. Yeah, Brian, that series between Central Catholic and Covenant Christian is tied 1-1. Covenant Christian beat Central Catholic 15-2 on Thursday. Central Catholic came back in game 2 to defeat.
Oh, that game's going on right now?
No, it's actually 6:30 tonight.
Oh, okay.
But Central Catholic came back to defeat Covenant Christian 17-9 in game 2.
Gotcha.
Game 3, 6:30 tonight.
There we go.
Good luck.
Up at the plate is it Spurgeon? Or did I get that name wrong? I want to make sure. I'm going to check on that. That's a swing and a miss. So the count is 0-1. Trying not to get names wrong here today. Here's the pitch, and that one's fouled. Well, that one came back. That one came back pretty fast, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And that is Spurgeon. That's up at the plate for the Cougars. The count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch by Johnston, and got him. One down, bottom of the first, 0-0 our score. And coming up to the plate now is going to be Jackson Hedrick for the Great Cougars. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that is going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Want to welcome in everyone watching, listening. A lot of people asking about Roku and Fire TV this morning as well. And yep, we're on there, as that is ball 2. The bases are clear. Bottom of the first, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Johnston. That's a swing and a miss. Count down 2-1. Panthers hoping to wrap this one up in game 1 of the day, which would be game 2 of the series. Punch their ticket on over to Sulphur. Should they do that? See, we can talk about things like that.
We sure can.
Coaches can't think about that.
No, they can't. They can't.
But we can do that.
Yes, indeed.
That game would be Thursday morning at 10 o'clock for, well, either one of these teams. And I'm not sure what they're doing. They're going to talk to the coach. I don't know if we can get that shot in over here towards. I'm not exactly sure what the umpire was talking to the umpire. It was talking to the coach. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. As we're going to get back to business, I guess. Maybe they just wanted to make sure the jambalaya was ready to go. The count 2-1. Johnston with the pitch. This is going to be fouled back. So that'll even up the count at 2 apiece. Welcome in, Sheree. Yep. And he got him looking for out number 2. That is the second strikeout for Johnston. And I'll tell you what, Brady, he just looks completely focused right now.
Yes.
And he's bringing it.
He is, man. Mr. Stan Bobuff is watching. Of course, a longtime principal here in Berwick, my elementary school principal.
That's right.
I tell you what, so many legends.
Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit over to the second baseman. That's Williams, and that's good for out number 3. So that does it for one inning here in Berwick. Our score 0-0. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. Tesh Action Clinic is proud to serve 6 South Louisiana parishes by offering comprehensive medical services for the whole family. Their services include adult and pediatric medicine, behavioral health, OBGYN, an in-house lab, pharmacy, dental, and much more. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance with sliding fee discounts for the uninsured. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your family's healthcare provider.
And welcome back here to Berwick. Our score is 0-0. I love the organ music, Brady.
Thank you.
When
I
we
do
come
too.
back in, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you could play the organ that good.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good, man. You ought to hear me sometime.
You can actually play the organ.
I can play a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. We have one at the church, and every once in a while I go pick around on it. My dream is to have one at my house. Good old Hammond B3 organ. You can't beat it.
I'm sure Mrs. B would appreciate that.
I'm sure. As it is, we've got drums and a keyboard in our house, and our kids like to pick away at them.
Yes, indeed. Crew Bella up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers to get this inning kicked off. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Count 1-0.
Shout out to the student section. They're decked out in USA colors today. Red, white, and blue. It's also a whiteout day for the fans.
Yeah. That's going to be a strike. 1-1 the count on Crew Bella. Here, top of the second. 0-0 our score. Grant and Berwick in game 2. That's going to be a strike. That one right down the pipe. So the count goes to 1-2. Here's a foul. Count will remain 1-2. There we go. Fans listening on the KQKI app, we can send you a shout out. This one's going to be popped up to center field. Going back and underneath it is Jackson Hendrick, and that's good for out number 1. So Bella flies out to the center fielder, and that brings up Carter Williams to the plate for the Berwick Panthers.
Of course, people watching on YouTube, the Roku app, Amazon Fire TV, our app, listening on the radio, we've got them everywhere.
We sure do. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and that's going to be ball 1.
See my buddy David Spencer with the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office is watching. Bubba Slaughter, the CAO of the town of Berwick. Thank you, Bubba, for your support and your sponsorship through the town.
Want to welcome in Scott, too. Scott Trangle watching. This one goes out towards center field, and they'll get that one back in, but that's a single for Carter Williams. So Williams picks up the single. We have a runner now on first base, and it's Jude Vasquez up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers, the lefty. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and that's going to be strike 1. So the count 0-1, a runner on first. Top of the second, 1 out. Our score is 0-0. Grant and Berwick here in game 2 of the best of a 3-game series. They'll go back to first. They slid back in. Williams slid back in and back to the base safely. You know, my dad and I were talking, and I'll tell this story here after the pitch. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and this is going to be fouled back 0-2. My dad and I were talking on the phone, and we were just talking about a few things, you know, with the games and that. And Was it on the phone or he came over? Yes, I just can't remember. But in any case, he said you could see the smoke.
Yes, sure can, man.
In the back from them cooking all the goodness. And you sure can.
Yep. And you hear it in the background, too. When you can start hearing that sizzling. And honestly, I thought there was some interference in our system. And I connected it. I was like, no, it's the sizzling of the grill.
Yeah.
And so they've got the burgers, the fries, the jambalaya. I mean, it's just heaven on earth.
It sure is. The count 0-2 on Vasquez. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss, and he goes down. So it's 2 outs. And we now have a runner on second base. As Williams got over to second. It's the top of the second inning. That's the first strikeout for Futrell. And it's Mason Johnston up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Welcome in all the Panther fans, Cougar fans. Here's the pitch, and this one's hit solid out toward left field. Johnston, there's going to be a play at the plate.
Yes, indeed. Here we go.
And mishandled. And coming in is Williams. There was action all over the field.
That was amazing right there.
So that's going to be a double for Johnston. A run scores for Berwick. It's now 1-0. And we're back up to the top of the order as Clay Menard is up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. We are in the top of the second inning, 2 outs.
That could not have gone any better because, man, it looked like a sure shot.
It sure did. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and that's a strike. So Menard takes the strike, and the count's 0-1. Well, they're beating on something. I don't know what they're beating on,
yes,
whether
indeed.
it's stands or something. But 1-1 is the count. Rowdy bunch today.
Oh, big time.
Here's the pitch by Futrell, and that's going to be a ball. 2-1 the count. That one may have been a little high. A runner on second base. That's not Johnston. Who is that? Yeah, that's Johnston. It's over there. That's going to be a ball. So the count 3-1 on Menard. Berwick's bats starting to heat up here in the second. Our score 1-0, top of the second, 2 outs. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's going to be foul. So the count goes full at 3-2. Of course, Clay Menard, the son of John Menard, who this field is named after. That's going to be ball 4. And Clay's going to take first place. And there's actually an image, and I thought this picture was just fantastic.
This is amazing.
Saw it last night on Facebook. And that's Clay. You see his father looking down upon him from the heavens above. So,
oh, we miss him. You and I went to school
indeed.
with
We
him.
sure did.
And he's definitely missed.
Sure is. It is now Jaden Milton up at the plate as Menard took the walk. We have 2 out, runners on first and second here, top of the second inning. And this one's going to be popped up. Second baseman calling it and got it. And that's good for out number 3 as Landon Greer got over there to get underneath that one. And We'll move to the middle of the second inning. Our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 1, Grant 0. They left 2 on, but they did get a run. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
The town of Berwick congratulates their hometown Berwick High School Panthers. Known for its iconic red lighthouse on the riverfront, the town of Berwick features historic neighborhoods, new residential developments, and exceptional quality of life with well-developed recreational complexes, public schools that are some of the highest performing in the state of Louisiana, and an 800,000-acre backyard, the beautiful Atchafalaya Basin, and not to mention its friendly people. Go Panthers from the town of Berwick. Conrad Shipyard, locally owned right here in the Morgan City area, is among the nation's most respected shipbuilders with more than 70 years of history of delivering safety, quality, craftsmanship, integrity, and service. The company's portfolio includes a wide range of vessels built for commercial customers and the U.S. government. Conrad Shipyard is also a proud supporter of our local athletes and wishes them the very best on and off the field.
Back here in Berwick, Panthers lead it 1-0 over the Grant Cougars. As we head on into the bottom of the second inning. And there you go. They're playing the Cheers theme. I love it. Mr. Duval Arthur, Mayor Duval Arthur, however you want to say it.
Yes, indeed.
He has done a fantastic job with announcing at this stadium. He loves it, too.
He does.
He loves doing it. It's going to be Caden Futrell up at the plate. For the Cougars, Johnston remains on the mound with a pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Johnston thus far, he struck out 2 out of 3 batters. That's pretty good so far. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on Futrell. We are in the bottom of the second inning. No outs, 1-0. Berwick leading it over Grant. Second game and the best of a 3-game series. Berwick leads that series 1-0. And that was a ball. Our count 1-2 now on Futrell. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and he got him swinging. They'll throw it over to first because catcher did miss the ball. So there you have it. So 1 out, bottom of the second. 1-0, Berwick leading it. And Landon Greer is up at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be hit foul. It looked like he wanted to go with it, then pull back. So the count 0-1 here on Landon Greer for the Grant Cougars. Johnston has struck out 3 out of the 4 batters he's faced. Here's the pitch by Johnston. It's going to be a swing and a miss. And the count goes to 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch by Johnston. That one high. So the count will move to 1-2. Welcome in everyone watching, listening on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. That was ball 2. 2-2 the count here on Greer. So the count's even. Here's the 2-2 pitch by Johnston. That's ball 3. So the count will go full. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a walk. So Greer draws the walk, and that brings up the left fielder, Braden Robo, up to the plate. For the Cougars, they've got a runner on first base here, bottom of the second, 1 out. It's 1-0, Berwick leading it. Johnston with the pitch, and that one's going to be outside. So the count 1-0. We got a cowbell right by us too, right?
We sure do, man. Hey, they're from the country.
Yep, that's right. We like those cowbells.
Oh, yeah. My wife is from neighboring LaSalle Parish.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I thought about wearing one into the park this morning.
Why not?
And that's going to be 1-1 the count. You see, I'm like a squirrel. I get distracted by the smallest of things.
Oh, yeah. I do too, man.
Welcome back in, Gunner. This one's going to be fouled, so the count will go 1-2. Let's get some noise. Let's shake that cowbell.
Yes, indeed, man.
There you go.
There you go. I love St. Jude cowbell. Hey, we
That's
do too.
right.
We love St. Jude. They do so
Absolutely.
much for kids and youth. Oh, we got 2 cowbells. There we go. That's the loud one.
That's the louder one. That's right.
I love the noise.
Here's the pitch by Johnston. That's going to be a ball. So the count goes even, 2 apiece. Here, 1 out, bottom of the second. Berwick leading 1-0. Up at the plate is Braden Robo for the Grant Cougars. They're the home team today. That went into the dirt. And the count is full. We've seen Johnston do this before. He was in a real good rhythm, and then he got off a little bit, it seems like. But he just needs to calm down. Sometimes you get so excited.
You do. Focus,
you know,
man.
as a player.
Yep. We
And,
do too. It happens to us.
Yep. And this is going to be fouled over toward the third base line, and it went out. So the count remains full on Braden Robo. And that one is going to be a ball, and that's another walk. So Robo takes the walk. And that's going to bring up Connor Godwin up to the plate. He's the DH, designated hitter. Runners on first and second for the Grant Cougars. And that was the second walk in a row. Johnston went strike. Well, 3 out of 4 striking out. And now 2 walks, and that was ball 1. So the count 1-0. Here on Godwin. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that is going to be ball 2. 2-0 the count. As the head coach, South Henry, comes out to the mound, and they're going to discuss, just kind of talk a little bit, maybe try to settle down Johnston just a bit. As the count is 2-0. He's walked the last 2 batters, Greer and Robo.
Ooh, look what we got.
Yes, indeed.
We'll get up there something, Matthew.
Yeah.
Good old jambalaya.
So the count's 2-0 on Godwin, who is at the plate, the lefty. Thought I was seeing double a bit down at second base. This is going to be hit. Out to left field. One is going to score. So one scores. For the Cougars. That was a base hit for Godwin. And we will now have runners on first and third. So up at the plate is Connor Rosenberg. We're all tied up 1-1 here, bottom of the second. One out. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that is ball one. That was a nice shot just between first base and second. Right through the gap there. And this one's going to be hit to the first baseman, who goes and steps on the base. And that is good for out number two. Another run scored. So we now have a runner on second base. And our score is 2-1 now. Grant leading the Berwick Panthers. Up at the plate is Alex Johnston. You want to say Johnston on his name because of because of our Johnston. Here's the pitch by Johnston to Johnson. That's going to be 1-1 now, the count. 2 outs. Here, bottom of the second, Grant leading it 2-1. We knew the second game was going to definitely be a good one. And it's holding up to that right now, here in the bottom of the second. That's a swing and a miss. So the count goes to 1-2 on Johnson. As coach kind of talking to the batter a little bit, they got a ball back over to the umpire, I believe. This is a shot that's going back, and it hits the wall. Another run will score for the Cougars. And their bats are coming to life here. And that was a shot by Alex Johnson. He gets the single. 3-1. Now the score with 2 outs. And a runner on first. So a single by Johnson puts him on base at first. And now we are back up to the top of the order. That's Spurgeon, who struck out his last at bat. Takes the ball on his first look. And the count is 1-0. We are in the bottom of the second inning. 2 outs. Grant leads at 3-1. Pitch by Johnston. This one's hit between third and the shortstop. And runners will now be on first and second. So a single for Spurgeon. And it's going to be Jackson Hedrick that comes up to the plate now. And this team's just on a roll. Are the Cougars from Grant. There we go. Couldn't get it out. Johnston steps back off of the rubber. They've got his number right now. That's going to be ball one, 1-0. We've seen head coach Seth Henry come out one time. Up at the plate, Jackson Hedrick. Runners on first and second for the Cougars. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be foul. So that'll even the count at 1-1.
Man, Brian, that jambalaya.
Oh, I bet.
Jeez. You've been out here since 6 o'clock this morning cooking it.
It looks good. I think 5 different kinds of meats.
Yep.
And this one into the dirt. Great job there by the catcher for the Berwick Panthers. That's Dawson Richard that's back there behind the plate. He managed to keep that one in front of him and hold that runner at second. The count is 2-1 here, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Johnston. This one's hit over to Menard at shortstop. And they got him at first. So that's good for out number 3. Man, that was a long one.
Yeah, it was.
That was a long one. We complete 2 here in Berwick. Grant leaves 2 stranded. But they did score 3 runs in that inning. Our score, it's the Grant Cougars 3, Berwick Panthers 1. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
When you're sick, you want to be close to home. World-class medicine doesn't require a trip to the city because the best care is close to home at Thibodaux Regional. We're continually adding new services, and our team of physicians has grown to more than 250.
That's a lot of doctors.
More doctors, more services, treating more conditions.
And keeping more families healthy.
World-class medicine, right here, close to home at Thibodaux Regional.
If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is your locally owned rehabilitation clinic, specializing in orthopedically based therapy of the spine, neck, and extremities. Let us help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Back here, Panther Diamond. It's John Menard Field. Berwick Panthers. They trail 3-1. That was a big inning, that second, for the Cougars, where they scored 3 innings. Really, it's the inning that all the runs were scored.
Mm-hmm.
As up on the mound is... Who do they have? They still have Futrell, yeah. It's Luke Zerang, the first baseman. Up at the plate now for the Berwick Panthers. As we begin this 3rd inning of play, Grant leading it 3-1. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and this one's going to be hit out towards center field. And making the grab, what a phenomenal grab out there, was Jackson Hedrick, who dove for it and got it. So Zerang flies out to the center fielder. That was just a great play, and that's going to bring up Zach Gonzalez, the left fielder for the Panthers. He had a single his last at bat. We have 1 out here, top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. On a warm Saturday afternoon. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Should Grant win this game here this afternoon, there'll be another. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and this one's going to be popped up to the first baseman, calling for it. And he got it. That was Alex Johnson over at first base. They took that one in. And it's now 2 out. Dawson Richard's going to be coming up to the plate. He flew out to center field. His last at bat. He's the catcher for the Berwick Panthers. He's done a nice job back there, too. We are in the top of the third. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be foul.
Wait on it, Dawson. Wait on it. Let's go.
0-1 the count. Grant leading it 3-1 here in this second game of a three-game, or the best of a three-game series. Berwick won last night 13-3. Grant trying to even up the series and force it to a game 3. That was a ball. 1-1 now the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. Count now 1-2. 2 outs. Welcome in Vicky. Gunner back in. Sean as well. And this one was fouled. So the count remains 1-2. So Richard hanging in there. Here's the pitch to Richard. This one's going to be fouled. Going back, yep, it hit our favorite building.
Probably my shop building.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Actually.
Like you said yesterday, all kinds of dings.
Yep. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So the count even at 2-2. 2 outs here, top of the third. 3-1 Grant leading. Game 2. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be popped up to the right fielder, who takes it in, Landon Spurgeon. So that does it. Out number 3 will move to the middle of the third inning. Our score, it's the Grant Cougars 3, Berwick Panthers 1. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM. KQKI Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Thibodeau Regional Health System are working together to improve health care in St. Mary Parish. For the first time, services like oncology, neurology, and pain management will be available through this partnership. This allows us to provide enhanced quality of care and improve patient access for the residents of St. Mary Parish and beyond. For more information about our new services, please visit franklinfoundation.org. We're moving forward for greater health care at Franklin Foundation Hospital.
Amplify your next seafood boil with the all-new Amplified Crawfish Pack for a Sack. Now available from GJ Curbside. The Amplified Crawfish Pack for a Sack includes Seether's Amplified Seafood Boil, Amplified Hot Sauce, a Dungeness Crab Cluster, Savoy Smoked Sausage, dat ketchup, vegetables, and everything you need to make your next seafood boil a success.
This is Eric Lynn. Please visit gjcurbside.com. From our curb to yours. gjcurbside.com.
Back here in Berwick. Grant leading it 3-1 as we go into the bottom of the third inning. Coming up for the Grant Cougars, I think it's going to be Jackson Hedrick. No, it's going to be Brady Parker. Brady Parker, the shortstop. We saw him pitch last night. As Johnston remains on the mound for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's a pitch by Johnston. That's going to be strike. So that evens the count at 1-1. Welcome in, Henry. Watching from Opelousas. Welcome in. This one's going to be swung upon, and Milton just did not get his glove down. And that one went right through. So a runner on first base. Now, as that was a single for Brady Parker. Yeah, Milton went down for it, but just didn't get the glove down enough. He tried to go that time. And hit that ground hard as he tried to go for it. It's strike one. So the count is 0-1, as that one was a foul ball. Milton, well, he hustled over that time, trying to get that one. Hit the ground pretty hard, but he's okay. Up at the plate is Futrell, the pitcher for the Grant Cougars. Welcome in, Beth. As the count moves to 0-2 now. You're welcome, Beth. The count 0-2 on Futrell. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. You kind of see that camera shake pretty good. And that's going to be a ball. So the count will move to 1-2. We are in the bottom of the third inning. 3-1 our score. Berwick trailing the Grant Cougars. Futrell struck out his last at bat. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and he got him looking. Out number one. And that's the fourth strikeout in this ball game by Johnston. So we've got one out here, bottom of the third. Grant leads it 3-1 over the Panthers.
Brian, never mind. I'll wait till this one's done.
Landon Greer up at the plate. As Johnston throws back to first, just to kind of keep that runner honest. Here's the pitch, and hits it over to the third baseman, who gets it to second, and they turn. Or did they turn the double? No. I looked at the screen over on that one, and I kind of missed it myself, but there is out number two. And that was a single for Greer. They got the out at second. And there's two outs here, bottom of the third. 3-1 up at the plate is Brandon Robo. And that is going to be a ball. So 1-0 the count on Robo. Here, bottom of the third, two outs, 3-1. Grant leading it over the Panthers. Here's the pitch by Johnston. That's going to be ball two. 2-0 the count. Robo walked his last at bat. Johnston's pitch, and that's ball three. 3-0 the count. Johnston behind count in this one. See what he can do to. This is where it's a little dangerous because he's going to send that one. Well, that's a walk. So Robo takes the walk. And that's going to bring up Connor Godrin, who had a base hit his last at bat. We have two outs here. Bottom of the third. Grant at bat. They have runners on first and second. And Grant leads it 3-1. They had a big second inning where they got 3 runs. And that put them on top. Berwick had led it before that, 1-0. Grant comes back, makes it 3-1. Now we're in the bottom of the third. So Godrin swings, and that's a strike. 0-1 the count now on Godrin. Johnston looking over at second. Now the 0-1 pitch, and this one hit to the second baseman, who gets it on over to first. For out number 3, that was Williams that picked that one up and got it on over to first. So we'll end 3 here in Berwick. Our Our score, it's the Grant Cougars 3, Berwick Panthers 1. Grant left 2 on and scored none in that inning. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Whoa, Greg's up.
He's never up this early.
Hey, guys. Okay, so this is called a Bell Breakfast Box from Taco Bell. Oh, thanks. I can read.
And that's a coffee. Helps you open your eyes.
And that's a breakfast burrito. You can start from either end.
You guys always this condescending in the morning?
Pretty much.
Wake up with the new $5 Bell Breakfast Box, filled with a grande toasted breakfast burrito, hash brown, 2 Cinnabon Delights, and a coffee. At limited participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation, which vary. Tax extra. Drinks excludes freezes.
DoorDash delivery available.
When my family experienced the sudden loss of my brother, we turned to our local dignity provider, Hargraves Funeral Home, located on 52 Boulevard in Morgan City. At Hargraves, we receive compassionate care, experienced guidance, and a focus on the life my brother lived. The staff at Hargraves assisted us through every step required to plan a fitting tribute. To the staff at Hargraves Funeral Home, the Arsenault family thanks you.
That's Hargraves Funeral Home, celebrating lives like no other.
Back here in Berwick, Panthers up at bat. And it's Crubella coming up to the plate. That's a swing and a miss. And there you saw on your screen the sign there saying, "Go Panthers."
That is from the Berwick Police Department.
Yep, Berwick Police Department put that up.
All kinds of support.
Here's a pitch, and that's going to be ball 1.
Speaking of support, want to thank Apex Waterproofing. They were the food sponsor. They paid for the food, the jambalaya.
That's awesome.
All proceeds. That means that goes to the Berwick High School baseball team. $5 a bowl. Come get you some.
This one's going to be a shot out toward left field, going back to the wall is Braden Robo. And this is going to be a stand-up double for Crubella, and that was just a nice shot. So Bella gets the double, and that brings up Carter Williams, the second baseman for the Panthers, up to the plate. Top of the 4th, no outs, 3-1, Grant leading. Williams at the plate. Petrell looking at second. Now the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Well, that was just a nice solid shot out to left field by Bella, too. Oh, they'll throw back to second. And Bella gets back over to the base. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 2-0 the count. Williams had a single his last at bat. They'll throw it back to second, sliding in safely, or safe, or however you want to say it. He was safe going in there. Was Crubella. You can see the eyes very well on that backstop. We wanted to kind of widen it a little bit today, and that was a strike. So the count goes to 2-1, Brady. We wanted to kind of widen our shot a little bit.
Yep.
So that way you can kind of get the catcher if he went over to the left or the right.
Right.
But you can see those Panthers. But I think it's more so because we always see Matthew.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
When he's down here, we have it wide. This one's going to be popped up. It's going. It's going.
Yes. Yes.
Gone. A home run by Carter Williams.
Awesome.
What a shot out to left field. And that was a 2-run shot. to tie this one up.
You know, we had a couple of people ask yesterday if Berwick had a home run yet this year, but there you go. Not sure if they had one earlier in the season, but you just got one.
Boy,
awesome.
They got it when they needed it. They got it when they needed it. Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, now I do. They got it when they needed it. And it is 3-3, all tied up. You're good, Brady B.
Thank you.
As that's a ball. And 1-0 the count, so a home run for Carter Williams. And you're right, Brady B, that's the first one we've seen in Berwick games this year. Jude Vasquez up at the plate. Sorry about that, Brady. My headphones are going out.
You're good. It's your hearing.
Maybe it was.
Yes, indeed, man. Of course, we saw one last night from Grant, I believe. Yeah, Grant had one last night. That's the one J.P.
Yes.
Henry said.
Yeah, that's right.
I think was going all the way to Golden Farms. Said no to the police department.
Well, there's 2 balls back out there now.
Sure, now.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 2-0 the count.
If Braden was here, he'd want to go look for them.
Yeah.
He's a hunter by nature.
Vasquez struck out his last at bat. 3-3 our score, 2-0 the count, top of the 4th, no outs. And that was a strike. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high. So the count goes to 3-1. Here's the pitch, and that's a shot. Out to right field. That's going to be a double.
Oh.
And it could be a trip. Nope, he'll hold up at second. So Vasquez gets the double, and the bats roll again for the Berwick Panthers, as it's going to be Mason Johnston coming up to the plate. He doubled his last at bat.
Like you said, Brian, just when they needed it.
Yep. And now Coach is going to come out to the mound to talk to Futrell. See if it's just a talk or if they're going to make any changes. I don't think they're going to make any changes. It's just basically going to be a talk, Brady B. And we want to thank some of our fine sponsors, or all of our fine sponsors
awesome,
here.
Yes.
You know, we couldn't do it without the sponsors, without the viewers and the listeners. And we want to thank all of you.
That's right, including State Farm agents John Cart, Dickie Fitzgerald, Carol Foles, and Dwayne Scott. Thibodeau Regional Health System, want to congratulate them. They are having the grand opening this weekend of their phase 2 of their wellness center, football field, everything. Congratulations to Tony Martinez, Greg Stock, their CEO, to Thibodeau Regional Health System. Our good friends at Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Hargrave Funeral Home, Franklin Foundation Hospital, of course, their own wellness center under construction, MC Bank and Trust, and we'll come back with a few in a moment.
As Johnston is up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. We're all tied up 3 apiece. This is going to be a bunt, trying to put down the bunt. That one goes foul, so the count 0-1. 0-1 the count on Johnston. Futrell, they discussed a few things, and let's see what he can do. There is a runner, by the way, on second base for the Berwick Panthers. You can see him. That was a double. Did not put that up there, but yes, he is there. That's going to be a strike. That was a nice pitch. So the count 0-2 on Johnston. As we said, he had that double, his last at bat. There's a runner on second, pardon me. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Down goes the 1-2 now. We are in the top of the fourth, and this is a ball. So the count even at 2-2. The fans were not happy about that one. What did I say last week? You're only going to please 50%, right?
Exactly right. We're right in between both of them.
Yes.
Dangerous position.
Great place to be. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So the count goes full, 3-2 on Johnston. No outs here, top of the fourth. A runner on second base, as that's Jude Vasquez. We're all tied up 3 apiece, Grant and Berwick. And that's going to be ball 4. So we now have runners on first and second. Berwick in a great position, or great spot here, as they've scored 2 so far in this inning.
A couple of more sponsors, Brian, MC Bank and Trust, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Tash Action Clinic, Taco Bell, GJ Curbside, LAD Services, of course, Mayor Lee Dragon of Morgan City, the owner of that sponsor, Patterson State Bank, Central Boat Rentals, Conrad Shipyards, Bogey Free Golf, and St. Mary Golf and Country Club. They should be watching it in there right now. Clean Sweep Janitorial, Town of Berwick, Oquan's Fun Jumps. Of course, the owner, Sterling Oquan, he's out here right now watching the game. Clean Sweep Janitorial. We've got Joey and Becky Richard, their son Dawson, on the team.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of our great sponsors.
They took Johnston off of first and brought in Robinson. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be strike. So Hayden Robinson's over at first base. And it's Jude Vasquez at second. The count is 0-1 on Menard as we're back up to the top of the order. That's a ball. 1-1. That one went into the dirt. Clay Menard up at the plate. Runners on first and second. Top of the fourth. None out. Here's the pitch. And he lays down the bunt, and it goes foul.
And thank you for watching, Miss Sandra Watson.
Yes.
She says, thank you for making it possible to watch way over here in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, indeed, Miss Sandra. Of course, as we mentioned last night, she was my 4th grade teacher.
Yep.
Her husband, Mr. Watson, was I tell you what, long time principal here in Berwick. What a great principal.
Sure was.
Cliff Watson, what a legend.
Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's a ball. So the count will go even at 2 apiece. Yeah, and just in case you didn't know, Miss Watson, yeah, we did try to toilet paper y'all house when homecoming, and Mr. Watson was behind the hedges, and he popped up with a water hose.
That's Mr. Watson for you. Loved him. Loved him.
Indeed.
I tell you what, love Mr. and Mr. Watson. Of course, the Cliff Watson Field right next door to us, the football field. That field and the baseball field will undergo some upgrades to drainage, new scoreboards this summer.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
A lot of good things coming to Berwick. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
Such great boosters and support here in Berwick.
Oh, there really is.
Of course, all of the local schools, we don't want to leave anyone out. But tell you what.
Oh, yeah, all schools.
Yes.
We love all of our schools.
Yes, we do.
Around this area.
We're going to get around, folks. Don't worry.
Yep. It's all a work in progress.
Logistics.
Yes.
Big word.
The count is full. Here's the pitch, and Menard pops it on up to left field. And that one taken in by Braden Robo for out number 1. Runners hold at first and second here, top of the 4th. So Menard flew out to the left fielder. And that brings up Jaden Milton to the plate. He flew out to second. His last at bat, he was hit by a pitch his first. This is going to be a shot out towards center field. One will score, and that's a stand-up double for Milton. So runners will be on second and third. One did come in. And our score is now 4-3 here, top of the fourth. One out, Berwick leads it. Up at the plate is Luke Zerang. And he's got himself a shot.
Awesome. Here comes
between
another
first and second. Another will score, and another will score.
There we go.
As Robinson and Milton came in. And it's now 6-3, and that was a single for Zerang.
There we go with those bats getting fired up again, Brian.
Yes, they are. So Zerang gets the single. He gets two in. And it's Zach Gonzalez, the left fielder, coming up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch by Futrell, and this is going to be fouled over toward third base. So the count is 0-1. Gonzalez had a single his first at bat. He flew out or popped it up to the first baseman his last at bat. And the count is 0-1. One out here, top of the fourth. The bats have come alive for the Panthers. That is going to be ball one. 1-1 the count. 6-3 our score. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. 2-1 the count. Those outfielders are staying busy as of late here.
Yeah, they are.
For Grant. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball three. So 3-1 the count. A runner on first base. That is Zerang, Luke Zerang over there. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be foul. Into foul territory toward third base. So the count goes full. Here on Zach Gonzalez. Futrell on the mound for the Grant Cougars. He'll pitch, and that's going to be fouled back into the net. So the count remains 3-2. What a game here today. We've seen some hitting, Brady B.
Yes, we have.
Here's the pitch, and that is going to be ball four. So Gonzalez draws the walk. And we now have runners on first and second for the Berwick Panthers. And it's Dawson Richard coming up to the plate. He hasn't gotten on base yet, as he's flown out to center field and right field. Last night, I believe he was perfect for getting on base 4-4, if I'm not mistaken. Either 3 of 3 or 4. You know, I'm getting old.
We feel old after a weekend like this.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be strike one. So Richard watched that one in. Top of the fourth. One out, runners on first and second. Berwick leading now 6-3 over the Grant Cougars. Here's the pitch. Swung at that one. And the count 0-2. Very, very glad they have walls in that now.
Oh, that one was coming straight for us.
And things like that, but
yeah,
now they put up walls, and you got to love it.
Yep. There goes that sizzling.
Yeah,
I hear it.
That's got to be the onions.
Yeah.
This is going to be popped up toward the right fielder, going into foul territory, and bringing it in is Landon Spurgeon. That's good for out number 2.
So Martin Vasquez behind me sizzling those burgers or onions, the father of Jude Vasquez.
Yes. So we've got runners, Brady B, on first and second. Or you could say it on the ones and the twos.
Hey, just like DJ Mayor Arthur on
That's
the ones
right.
and twos. Hey, he does a great job, man.
He does, doesn't he?
Might have to hire him.
This one's going to be a ball. 1-0.
What a super guy, man. Mayor Duval Arthur. You don't go to too many places where the mayor is the PA announcer for the baseball
right.
team. Of course,
Crew Bella is up the plate for the Panthers. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. So that'll even account at 1-1. Yeah, you really don't go to a lot of communities where it's just great, isn't it?
Yeah. His family, very close friends to mine, who stood in his daughter's wedding. And I was not the ring bearer.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and this is a shot out to left field.
Here we go.
Another will score for the Panthers as the ring comes in, and the Panthers are now up 7-3 with 2 outs and runners on first and second.
Man, Mayor Duval's spinning those hits, man.
Yeah, he sure is, huh?
Give him some turntables.
That was a single there for Bella. Now it's Williams. Carter Williams up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be popped up toward left field. Going, and it hits the ground. Miscommunication, another scores.
Here comes another one.
And another scores. Bella comes in to finish out that round of scoring, and it is now 9-3. And it was Robo and Hedrick. They couldn't decide who was going to get it. They nearly collided.
That was scary.
That was. Our score 9-3 here, top of the fourth. And we're going to go through a pitching change. We'll take a timeout. We have 2 outs. Berwick leading at 9-3 here in the top of the fourth inning. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Are you looking for a bank that has all of the technologies that make banking more convenient for you? You'll find it with us. Hi, this is Emily Berry, Marketing Director at MC Bank, where we offer services like online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, account alerts, and more. Stop by your local branch or visit mcbt.com to learn more. MC Bank, member FDIC in the community, equal housing lender. Message and data rates may apply to mobile services.
Hi, this is Robert Marine at Patterson State Bank. No matter how much our technology changes, to send money to anyone from anywhere, to shop from anywhere, to deposit from anywhere, to keep up with all the latest in mobile banking, providing our community the best service remains our constant commitment. PSB, quality banking since 1925. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Back here in Berwick as the Grand Cougars are going through a pitching change right now. They have taken out Fitrell, and they have replaced him with Landon Greer. Is going to be the pitcher now for the Cougars as we are in the top of the fourth inning. 2 outs, 9-3 our score, Berwick leading. They've got runners on first and second. This has been a huge inning for the Berwick Panthers. They've scored 8 in this inning. Brady B, and they scored 1 in the second inning. And that makes it 9-3. Coming up to the plate Let's see. The Panthers, that's going to be Jude Vasquez who's coming up. As Carter Williams had gotten that double. Or is over, yeah. He's over at, what did I do, Brady B? There's only a runner on second base. There we go. Forgive us, folks. Yeah. As the glare gets us, we are multi-talented fellas because we have done so many.
Yes, indeed.
So many, doing so many different things.
What goes on behind the scenes? My wife is killing herself laughing at me.
Yes,
my son has taught me a lot of things. Let me just say it as far as technical things.
Vasquez, a swing and a miss, 0-1. There is a runner on second. And you can see him right there. That's Carter Williams. Yes, indeed. Our score 9-3. As it is Landon Greer on the mound now for the Cougars. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be balled. And the count will go even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Greer. This is a shot that goes toward first base, but it's fouled. So the count is 1-2. Boy, it's really starting to warm up now, Brady B.
It is. I'm
that
thinking
temperature's got to be at least in the mid 50s. I wish the mid 80s. That's going to be a swing and a miss.
You know, talking about the temperature, I'm kind of jealous of Miss Sandra Watson up there in Colorado, but the good news is my family and I are headed up that way in a few weeks.
Well, Brady B, Vasquez went down on strikes, so we'll move on into the middle of the fourth inning. Our score here, it's the Berwick Panthers 9 and the Grant Cougars 3. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Not too long ago, my family suffered a huge loss, my younger brother. We turned to Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City. The staff was so amazing and caring during our time of need. Hargrave Funeral Home went above and beyond in helping us prepare for the celebration of his life. So when the time comes and you must make a decision in choosing a funeral home, I recommend Hargrave Funeral Home, 1031 Victor 2 Boulevard in Morgan City.
The car buying experience has been turned on its head over the last year or so, and A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is trying to do everything to help our customers. Like sold order price protection. We're offering deep discounts on sold orders, and we're protecting that price so the vehicle comes in. We're also offering price protection on your trade-in. The value of your trade when you order your car will be the value you get when it comes in. New car lots are still empty, and don't settle for the wrong vehicle at the wrong price. Let us build your exact vehicle with your name on the window sticker at A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Back here in Berwick, as we go into the bottom of the fourth inning, coming up to bat is going to be Connor Rosenberg. He grounded out to first. His last at bat for the Cougars. That was a huge inning for the Berwick Panthers. They scored 8. And they make it 9-3. They are trying to punch their way towards Sulphur to go into the semifinals. Johnston on the mound for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that's going to be a ball. So the count is 1-0 here, bottom of the fourth. No outs, 9-3 our score. Berwick leading it over Grant. So glad everyone is enjoying the broadcast. This is going to be a shot over toward first base. Johnston coming over, and that was just nice. And that's good for out number 1. So Alex Johnson coming up. Alex Johnson coming up to the plate now for the Cougars. He had a single his last at bat. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be foul. So 0-1 the count on Johnson. What actually feels kind of nice out here, too, is that's ball one. So the count even at 1-1. Those flags are moving from right to left. Pitch by Johnston. This is going to be swung upon. And that'll move the count to 1-2. Here with one out, bottom of the fourth. Berwick leading 9-3. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss, and he got him. So Johnson goes down swinging. And that's the fifth strikeout now for Mason Johnston. And coming up to the plate as they go back up to the top of the order is Landon Spurgeon. He singled his last at bat. That is going to be ball one. We have two outs here, bottom of the fourth. Berwick leading it 9-3 over Grant. Second game of the best of a three-game series. As this one's fouled back, count goes even, 1-1. Pitch by Johnston, and that's a ball. Count now 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's a strike. That'll even the count at 2 apiece. Got him looking. Crowd number 3 will move to the middle of the fourth inning. Top of the fourth when we return, bottom of the fourth when we, all right, that's going to do it for 4. There we go.
There you go, man.
I knew I had a 1 out of 3 shot of getting it. 9-3 our score. Berwick over Grant. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM. KQKI back in a moment.
When it's time for fun, then there's only one name to remember. Oakwance Fun Jumps, located in Berwick. Choose from an inflatable obstacle course, water slides, and combo water slides for your next party or event. Let Oakwance Fun Jumps be the life of the party. Call Oakwance Fun Jumps to reserve an inflatable today. 985-518-8711. That's 985-518-8711. Go Panthers from Oakwance Fun Jumps.
Is knee pain keeping you from living your best life? Get back into the swing of things with a robotic-assisted knee replacement from Thibodeau Regional Health System. Robotic-assisted knee replacement means greater precision and a joint replacement that's customized to your anatomy. And this could mean less pain and a quicker recovery. Most importantly, it can mean improving your quality of life. Learn more at Thibodeau.com.
Back here in Berwick, our score 9-3 as we go into the fifth inning. And Brady B, you might have to help me here with the.
What can I do to help?
I just can't see the mouse.
Okay, I'm gonna hook you up.
It's the glare.
This is what we were laughing at. I turned mine black and made it very large.
Yes,
so I may have to do the same thing with yours. Because it is difficult to see, man. So let me see what I can do.
Now just go ahead. If you can go, if you can click on that one there by the end of the fourth. That button.
Okay. I apologize if it showed up on your screen, folks, but we have a bad glare, and we're going to get it.
And we can't put the count up until that end of fourth goes away. But 0-2 is the count. That's going to be, got him swinging. Got Johnson swinging. So he goes down swinging. Get over to that button. a ball. So the count 0-1. We move back up to the top of the order. As Clay Menard's up at bat. That's a ball, so the count 2-0 now. And just bear with us here, folks, as we have a couple of, not a big issue, but it's, yes. And this is going to be a shot out toward left field. Goes between left and center. So Menard doubles. He gets the double. And that's going to bring up Jaden Milton. And we apologize, folks, there we go. Now we got it. Holy moly. It's okay. And this is going to be a shot by Milton over toward left field. And we're going to have another one score as Menard comes around. That's a stand-up double for Milton. So we have a runner. Now that we got our clicker clicking again, we got a runner on second. Thank you, Brady B, for the help.
You got it. I call that my mouse tool.
He's been having to figure out the mouse aspect of everything today.
Mine, I turned it black, and it's large. It's about 20 times its original size or such.
This is going to be a strike. So the count is 0-1. We've got Luke Zarang up at the plate. He had a single his last at bat. They look back at Milton, or over towards second at Milton. Just kind of keep him honest a little bit. Landon Greer, the pitcher. We're in the top of the fifth. This one's fouled back, so the count goes 0-2. We are in the top of the fifth. None out, or pardon me, there was one out. Yeah, that actually controlled our scoreboard that you see up on the top right of the screen. And that's why we couldn't do anything with it until we got it. Good job, Brady B.
Thank you, man. I'm good. You know, we're open and honest about what goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Because we just like to engage with our audience.
That's it. It's fun.
Yeah, it is. And, hey, it is what it is. We
want you to know we're painting it out here.
Yes. No. One big happy family.
1-2 the count on Zarang. Here's the pitch, and that's a shot. Between third and shortstop, Milton coming around third base, and he's going to score. So it is now 11-3. Is the score.
We had to make an adjustment on that crowd. I'm going to tell you what happened. After the national anthem, the students move our mic to the side of the stand.
Gotcha.
So we don't eavesdrop. Or they don't say something, or they don't say something that we don't need to carry on the air. That's exactly what it is.
And this is going to be a strike. As up at the plate now is Zach Gonzalez.
At least they're honest.
We got a runner on first base only. And that is Luke Zarang. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez, and that is going to be a ball. 1-1 the count. The score is now 11-3. Here, top of the fifth. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a strike. The count's now 1-2, and Brady B. as we are in the top of the 5th here. Berwick scores as that's a ball. That'll even the count at 2-2. If Berwick scores another 2 runs. 10-run rule is in effect now. Grant does get the last bat in this inning.
Sure.
Here's the pitch, and that's ball 3. The count goes full. 3-2. We got Zarang over at first base for the Panthers.
2 more points could do it for the Panthers.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be foul. So the count remains full on Gonzalez. Here's the pitch, and that's a shot. Missed by the second baseman. And that is a single for Gonzalez. It advances Zarang over to second base. And there's now runners on first and second for the Panthers here, top of the 5th, with 1 out. And Dawson Richard coming up to the plate. He has flown out to center field, also to right field twice. This is his 4th at bat. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike. Oh, 1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So the count goes even at 1-1. Here with 1 out, top of the 5th. Runners on first and second. Berwick leads it 11-3. Greer stepping back off of the rubber just momentarily. Now he'll get back on. It's Dawson Richard at the plate for the Panthers. Here's the pitch by Greer, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. So the count will go to 1-2. Welcome in, Constance. And this is a shot out toward left field.
Mishandled.
Another one will score for the Panthers. So Richard gets the single. Another one scores for the Panthers, and that'll make it a 12-3 ball game. With a runner or runners on first and third, Brady B.
There you go.
We got 1 out here, top of the 5th. And that's going to be Crubella fouling this one. So 0-1 the count. Boy, you look at Williams. Is that Williams that's over there? No, that's not Williams. That's I can't see the number now, but we've got Crubella up at the plate. He singled his last at bat. That's 21. That's I'll get a name on that here just momentarily. Here's the pitch to Bella, and this is a shot out toward left field, trying to go underneath it, and getting it is Braden Robo. And that is good for out number 2. Runners remain. Well, 1 run scores.
There we go.
And makes it now 13-3. So tagging up as Bella gets the base hit. And it's Carter Williams. Here's Williams. He's up at the plate. That was a ball inside. The count 1-0. A runner on first base. For the Berwick Panthers, they lead 13-3. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. That'll even the count at 1-1. We are an hour and 46 minutes into this ball game. Taking second and going to first as it was chopped up to the pitcher. Good for out number 3. But they do score 4 in that inning. They left on 2. They lead by 10. The Berwick Panthers do. 13-3 as we move to the middle of the 5th inning. They are 3 outs away from punching their ticket to Sulphur. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
The Go Panthers that's out there in front of the high school.
Yeah, I tell you what, Patty Drive is fully decked out. They've got the signs with the names of the players. The Berwick the Berwick Police Department. We'll show that now. Again, that sign.
Yeah.
Showing Let's Go Panthers. Beat
Grant, Let's Go Panthers.
That's the Berwick Police Department sign, traffic sign that they put up. And so I tell you what, so much support out here for the Berwick Panthers as they are just 3 outs away from punching their ticket, as Brian said. And don't forget, we'll be bringing you live coverage of their graduation Thursday night at 7 o'clock on the KQKI Video Network.
And this is that Hedrick that's up there? No, this is 12. Number 12 up there. We'll have to get that name. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that is going to be ball 1. Kind of hard to see Brady B. I don't have a 12. That's the thing. We don't have a 12 on
your roster.
No, not at all. We apologize. That one was not given to us. And the count now 2-2. Well, we apologize for that, folks, but we can't give it if we don't get it. This is going to be a swing, and he got him looking. Or got him swinging. There we go. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. It's Berwick 13, Grant 3. Now they go back to Brady Parker. The shortstop, he had a single his last at-bat. We've got 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit out toward left field, taken in by the Panthers, and that is a base hit. by Parker. And it's going to be Caden Futrell coming up. Well, they've changed that one as well. And we don't have that. We're trying to get it. And we found it. Baron Savoy, I guess, right? S-A-V-O-Y. Baron Savoy. Up at the plate. Number 6. And he's going to foul this one back. So we've got one out here, bottom of the 5th. Berwick leading 13-3. There's a runner on first base. It's Baron Savoy up at the plate for the Cougars. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Johnston, and that's a ball. Count goes even at 1-1. Panthers scored 4 runs in this inning to make it a 10-point lead. They are just 2 outs away from punching their ticket. That's a swing and a miss. Count now 1-2 on Savoy. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike, and he got him looking. 2 down. And that brings up Landon Greer.
1 out away.
Yep. They are 1 out away from Sulphur.
That happens, we have a special surprise for you.
Here's a pitch, a shot, and not able to get it in is Milton. So there's going to be now runners on first and a second for the Cougars. Cougars just trying to stay in this ball game. As it is Braden Robo up at the plate. He walked his last 2 at bats. That's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. 13-3 Berwick leading. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be high. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Greer had a single his last at bat. He walked his first. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that's a strike. 1-2. Johnston looking back at second. Here he comes, and that's going to be fouled back. Count remains 1-2. So 1-2 the count on Greer. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Berwick needs 1 more. Here it is, a swing and a miss. And the Berwick Panthers are going to Sulphur.
There we go.
Our final score, 13-3. And the Panthers move on to the semifinals.
And we will be there, Brian.
Yes, we will.
And a special surprise. Somebody else is going to be calling the game with you.
Yep.
Robbie Betty Bowers.
There you go. Welcome aboard, Robbie.
Yep, he'll be taking that trip. Just confirmed moments ago, and he will take that trip with us on Thursday morning. Our coverage starting just before 10 o'clock, live from Sulphur. Don't forget, radio only.
Yes.
Because the LHSAA regulations will not allow us to provide video coverage.
The semifinal and the final games, we cannot do it.
Yep.
But you know what? It's been a great season.
Sure has.
You know, today it's just been Oh, real good. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Brian.
We had Mrs. B in the house.
Yes.
We had Matthew up top with the camera.
Yep.
And wouldn't it be just us to figure it out on the last one?
Yeah, that's what happens. But we learn by doing, and definitely want to thank my wife, Brayden. My nephew, Drew, was coming in along with my sister and my niece to spend the weekend. Brayden wanted to spend some time with them, and we've been wearing poor Brayden out, so he wanted to take the day off. And go Panthers, look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely, you can hear the crowd. And folks, our final score here, 13-3, the Berwick Panthers. They move on to the state semifinals. We're not sure who they're going to play, right?
Out of West Feliciana
and Sterlington, is it?
Or Sterlington,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Now,
we'll let you know.
Yeah, gotcha.
But,
So, folks,
anyway, I do want to, again, like I was saying, Brayden wanted to take the day off. So my wife, my beautiful wife, Lauren, decided to step in and help. Her first time ever producing video and has done a great job. So I want to thank her.
I'll tell you what, she's pretty good.
She is.
We may have to replace you.
I think that's fine with me. It's fine with me. Want to wish a happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife, Lauren, to my mother, and also these.
Now I can do this.
Yeah, you can eat your jambalaya. These sweet grandmothers in the stands. I wanted to tell this story earlier. These sweet grandmothers in the stands. It is. I told them it was Older Americans Month, but I told them, of course, I'd wish them a happy Mother's Day. They have been out here supporting their grandsons from day one, and wanted to thank them, all the fans, for their supports, all of the outpouring support from our sponsors. I mean, it has been a great ride for us this year, and it's not over yet. We're going to Sulphur, but all of the fans here in Berwick, but also going back to Mother's Day, I do want to wish a special lady, Miss Janie Sons. She is our Mother of the Year on KQKI. That's her along with myself and her husband, Ballard. She was the winner of the 2022 Mother's Day giveaway on KQKI. So happy Mother's Day, Janie, and her. She was entered by her daughter, Selena, and wanted to wish her a happy Mother's Day. So again, you can join us on Thursday.
That's right. It'll be at 10 o'clock Thursday morning, the game, and we'll have it broadcast over the radio right here on 95.3 FM.
We sure will.
Well, folks, that will do it for us.
Yes, indeed. And we'll see you Thursday morning.
You gonna kick me?
Yes, go ahead.
There we go.
Yep.
I had to do it.
Yes, indeed.
It's our last video game of the year until high school football.
Yes, indeed, man.
So there we go. Our final score, folks. The Berwick Panthers, they make their way on to the semifinals as they defeat the Grant Cougars. Congratulations to Grant, though, for a great season. Take nothing away from them. And that does it for us. Our final broadcast here, video-wise, of the year as the final in this game, 13-3. Berwick wins it. I'm Brian Prodich, along with
Brady Borrell.
And for Matthew Prodich.
And Lauren Borrell.
I was going to say good night. Good afternoon, everyone. Have a great rest of the weekend.
Have a good one.